Right now, when you are writing, posting, showing up online, writing captions, Google is running a background check on you. No longer is it just your website, it is everything. Every post you've ever published, every article, recommendation you've given, every caption, it is running it through one question. Is this person credible? Are they creating original content? Does what they say align with what they say they do? Are they saying something original that has not been repeated a million times by AI hallucinations? And the question to all questions is, are they finding me? The people I'm trying to serve, are the LLMs finding me? Perplexity, ChatGPT, Claude. That is all a question called AEO. I'm sure you've heard of it. And no, it's truly not just glamorized SEO anymore. SEO practices do not equal AEO. It goes far beyond it now. I know a fear that a lot of us face is this worth my time? Is posting, crafting, writing a valuable investment? Is hiring a production team, a ghostwriter, a valuable return on my business? Well, the answer is yes, but only if you're taking a certain direction with it. I promise by the end of this video that you will feel better about what you are doing moving forward in this new era, and I have a free tool that you can use to run an audit on your world and give you the next first steps. So even though it may feel like you're posting into a void, the truth is there is a system behind it. And it's bigger than most people realize, but what is that system actually evaluating? Well, I'm pretty sure we all know that if you've used AI before and have been in the chat, you ask a question and it gives you the answer to that question without taking you to some blue link that leads elsewhere. It keeps you all on its interface, keeping that information super convenient. And that format of search is growing fast in its popularity. I'm sure most of us know, but here are some of the stats to reiterate. ChatGPT alone has 900 million weekly active users. It processes 2.5 billion prompts every single day. AI search traffic grew 796% in 2 years. And for context, Google has been around for 25 years, and it is still processing upwards 8 billion search queries every day, and AI is not going to completely replace that, but this is what is changing. The people in your world are using search to find people like you. 73% of B2B buyers now use AI tools during purchasing research. 42% of people say they prefer chatbots over traditional search, myself included. And this is where it's very important that you listen. People assume that Google and AI are separate worlds. They're not. Why does Google still control what AI finds? ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, they've only existed for a very short amount of time. Compared to Google, 25 years of finding reputable content, original content, trying to provide the best search experience for their users possible, they have a system that is not easy to replicate. So, Google is still a huge gatekeeper for a majority of the findings that AI will provide you. Domain authority, experience, backlinks, mentions, authoritativeness, etc. Those signals still live true when information is cheap, but execution is expensive. But people are executing and trying to scale without learning how to do it properly. And they are trying to scale before fully understanding what producing AI content means for you. Before understanding how AI content and hallucinations can really harm you and your long-term credibility. Before I tell you about the originality filter that they use, I want to explain something really quick called game theory and how it applies to the interweb. This game we are playing has multiple players. We have the users of the internet. We have Google, we have LLMs, and then we have the creators of the internet, right? Google's intention is to provide the best experience for users so that they can maintain their eyeballs, right? But there's millions of creators on the web, millions of people writing content, billions. What if Google serves up information to these users and it's not relevant to them, it's not useful, it's not original, they've heard it before, that user leaves. So Google's intention, and LLM's intentions too, are to provide the most valuable, the most reputable, useful, and original content possible on the web. These people's intentions are to make money from these eyeballs. But these people are trying to take shortcuts in the value that they provide, in the originality that they provide. So what is Google doing? They are consistently running a character check on the creators of the internet. If you tell Google that all you are capable of doing is remixing information from the web that already exists without providing case studies, without being original, then it is not going to rank you because you will not fulfill the desires of the users. They can run pattern checks to see if what you are saying, what you are writing, are the same patterns that AI generates. So if your content covers the same ground as hundreds of other posts on the same topic, same structure, same talking points, same recycled advice wrapped in slightly different words, Google has zero reason to surface it. So when you are using AI on autopilot, when you're not being careful about what you are putting out on the web, you are actively hurting your credibility as a human. And that is one of the biggest reasons why you can't post more just to post more. Really center all of your energy and effort around creating as much of an impact and value in one piece of content. Every comment you write should be intentional. And the thing is, if you aren't being original and if you really truly are using information that already exists, guess what you're doing? You're boosting your competition because Google and the LLMs are realizing that you're using information someone else created first. So when they pull up answers in that chat box, we want your information to appear so that people are quoting you and boosting you instead. So not only is it hurting you if you're using AI on autopilot, but you are boosting your competition if you are quoting them. And I want to reiterate, it is using everything, including your LinkedIn account, including your headline, your about section, and your comments to others. Let me make this concrete. I work with founders and speakers every single day who are incredible at what they do. And I look at their content. It's credible, it's polished, it looks like someone really important and smart wrote it, but we're really not sure who did. There's no rough edges, no particular positioning. They're not dying on a hill. They're not including their personality, their personal life. And that is hurting them. And it's hard to watch me see people who are doing such important work ruin their reputation online by trying to take a shortcut. So here we go again. Nearly 65% of search queries end not in a link that is clicked. They end in the chat box. And if your information was provided and what you said, your quote was provided, that's how you win. And the people who arrive in the AI chat box convert 5 times more than someone found on a Google search. 5 times more. Because think about your own behavior. When you are consuming and writing and talking to ChatGPT or whatever, Perplexity, aren't you just looking for convenience? Aren't you just doing the quickest option? They are too. Other people are too. So here's the answer to the question that we asked at the beginning. What are they actually looking for? They're looking for you. They're looking for the humans. They're looking for the humans that exist out there. That right there, precisely. They're looking for personality. They're looking for the way you write, like you text to a friend. The irony most people think is risky. AI search is only going to get bigger, and it's ever important that you create these really well-planned, long-form pieces of content and short-form signals that point that way. That is the best investment that you can make in 2026 and beyond because AI search is only growing. If you can create long-form content that not appears just once when it hits your followers' feeds, but lives out there in the long term and can be found for weeks and months beyond when you posted it, that's what I'm going all in on. But I'm also trying to get my audience there through my short form. But it's all about establishing a base. The core to what you do can live in your long form. And the cool part is you can chop that up and use it in the short form. Okay, all I know is when I found out about this, I was mind blown. I even ran my own AEO audit on my own work and realized that there's a lot of things I'm not doing. The window is right now, and I created a free tool for you to run a quick audit on how you appear online. It's going to provide you an explanation and the next clear steps, but also just a general understanding so that you can move forward knowing you're not messing yourself up and shooting yourself in the foot. So it is a skill file for Claude. All you have to do is upload it into Claude. If you open your dashboard in Claude, you can open up the Customize tab and hit Add New Skill. Upload it by file, and then all you have to do is start a new chat and say, I would like to run my AEO audit. It will probably ask you to provide a little bit more information just so it knows it's finding the right identity, and then it will give you your insights. All free for you. Just check it out in the description of this video. If you found this insightful or useful, I am studying this every single day. I'm living it, using it, and collecting it and providing it to you so that you do not have to navigate this new world alone. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want to go even deeper, every Wednesday at lunch, I provide a free newsletter with exclusive insights straight to your inbox. You can sign up in the description. Until then, keep it real.